Hello students, let's start our class. Today we are going to discuss the rise of nationalism in Europe part 3. The conservative ideas gave rise to liberal nationalists and revolutionaries. Liberals were opposed to monarchical governments. They advocated liberty and freedom and the creation of nation-states. After 1815, many liberal nationalists went underground and established several secret societies. The revolutionaries. Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary born in Genoa in 1807. He was a member of the secret society of the Carbonari. Later, he himself founded two secret societies. First, Young Italy in Marseille, and the second, Young Europe in Bern, to spread his revolutionary ideas. He believed that nations are natural units of mankind and thus should not be fragmented into smaller states and kingdoms. He sought to unify Italy into a single republic which could form the basis of Italian liberty. He relentlessly opposed the monarchy and brought in sight his vision of a democratic republic. He also attempted to bring revolution in Liguria in 1831. Following his model, secret societies were set up in Germany, France, Switzerland, and Poland. Metternich described him as the most dangerous enemy of our social orders. Dear students, the period between 1830 and 1848 was marked by a lot of tensions and turmoil in Europe. Europe had witnessed the dramatic rise of two philosophies, liberalism and conservatism. The liberal nationalist or the educated middle class planned ways to overthrow monarchy and bring in government of the people. Europe hence saw a series of revolutions in Italy, Germany, Poland, Turkey and Ireland. The July Revolution. The French Revolution of 1830, also known as the July Revolution or Second French Revolution, led to the overthrow of King Charles X, the French Bourbon monarch, and the ascent of his cousin, Louis-Philippe, Duke of Orleans, who himself, after 18 precarious years on the throne, would be overthrown in 1848. It marked the shift from one constitutional monarchy under the restored House of Bourbon to another, the July monarchy, the transition of power from the House of Bourbon to its cadet branch, the House of Orleans, and the replacement of the principle of hereditary right by popular sovereignty. Supporter of Bourbon would be called legitimist, and the supporter of Louis-Philippe Orleanist. When France sneezes, Metternich once remarked, the rest of Europe catches cold. The July Revolution sparked an uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from the United Kingdoms of the Netherlands. Greek War of Independence. An event that mobilized nationalist feelings among the educated elite across Europe was the Greek War of Independence. Greece had been a part of the Ottoman Empire since the 15th century. Greeks living in exile, and also from many West Europeans who had sympathized for ancient Greek culture. In 1821, in the Greek War of Independence, the Greeks began a nationalist movement. Several poets and artists supported the Greek war against the Ottoman Empire. After the war, the Treaty of Constantinople was signed in 1832 and recognized Greece as an independent nation. The Romantic imagination and the national feeling. The development of nationalism did not come about only through wars and territorial expansions. Culture played an important role in creating the idea of the nation. Art and poetry, stories, and music help express and shape nationalist feeling. Let us look at Romanticism, a culture movement which sought to develop a particular form of nationalist sentiments. Romantic artists and poets generally criticize the glorification of religion and science and focus instead of emotions, institution, and mystical feelings. Other romantics were through folk songs, folk poetry, and folk dances that the true spirit of the nation. National feelings were kept alive through music and languages. Karol Kurpensky celebrated the national struggle through his operas and music, turning folk dances like the Polonaise and Mazurka into nationalist symbols. Language too played an important role in developing nationalist sentiments. Russian language was imposed everywhere. Many members of the clergy in Poland began to use language as a weapon of national resistance. As a result, a large number of priests and bishops were put in jail or sent to Siberia by the Russian authorities as punishment for the refusal to preach in Russians. Dear students, let's recap the portion. The conservative ideas gave rise to liberal nationalists and revolutionaries. Liberals were opposed to monarchical governments. Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary born in Genoa in 1807. The period between 1830 and 1848 was marked by a lot of tensions and turmoil in Europe. The liberal nationalists, or the educated middle class, planned ways to overthrow monarchy and bring a government of the people. Europe hence saw a series of revolutions in Italy, Germany, Poland, Turkey, and Ireland. The Romantic imagination and national feeling. The development of nationalism did not come about only through wars and territorial expansions. Culture played an important role in creating the idea of nation. Art and poetry, stories, and music helped express and shape nationalistic feelings. Thank you, student. Have a good day ahead.